Even that DBE, fire. You don't work with no gyal enough.
Yes, my people. You got Trillary Banks, Winners Talking, DBE. Trillary sent shots right over at DBE. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to play the clip, let you guys see, and then we're going to come back and we're going to spin that talk. Right about now, your girl Trillary's been sitting on Winners Talking, and you know, she's been talking up the things, bro. You already know Trillary. She ain't going to hold her mouth. She's going to say what's on her mind. And, you know, if you don't like it, you don't like it. You get me, bro? But big up Trillary, though. I want to welcome her to this space. I already done a video on one of the other day, basically, where she was just basically saying that women ain't getting treated right in the industry. Black women especially, do you get what I'm saying? Especially female artists. They don't get enough coverage. They don't get enough attention. And I'm inclined to agree with her because I see it myself. I pay very, very close attention to the music game, and especially the scene in the UK. I pay close attention to it, and I am more than well aware of females being neglected in the scene, and you know, groups not wanting to work. Well, sorry, not groups, but artists, male artists, not really wanting to work with female artists, and it's kind of weird to me that a male artist would choose to work with another male over a female. It's a bit fruity if you ask me, you get me? But a lot of these guys in the music industry are fruity anyway, bro, you get me? And that's a fact, bro. Anyone in their dog knows that, do you know what I'm saying? Not all of these music guys are who they say they are, do you know what I mean? So you have to be careful with them, man. But Trillary knows more than anyone the deviousness of the man them in the rap game. Do you get what I'm saying? She's been through it, she's experienced it, she's had her issues. And I guess that's kind of probably what's hardened her to, why for that? I guess that's what's made her resilient to the mess and the madness online. And now she's coming out and, well, she's been talking about it and been saying it, but now people are giving her a bigger platform to say it, i.e. Winners Talking. Shout out Pounds as well, by the way, bro. I like to see the chemistry between you two. Not no freaky shit. I'm just saying the chemistry between them two and that podcast was good, bro. Like the conversation was flowing. You get me? And he gave her the platform to say whatever she wanted. Do you know what I mean? And I respect that about him, bro, because not many men will let a girl come on their platform and talk up the things what they want to talk. They edited certain things out, and I don't believe that Pounds did that. I believe that he let her say what she's got to say, and he's let it get airplay, bro. So big up to Pounds for that. But we're gonna get into this, man. Trillary sent shots at DBE saying that they don't work with enough artists. And just before we go into this, guys, it's all in the name of fun, bro. I don't think it was serious. They got love for each other. DBE's got love for Trillary. And like Trillary said, DBE actually used to come up Leicester a lot back in the day. So the love's there. You get me? The love's definitely there. But let's get into this, man, and we'll come back and we'll chop it up, man. Let's go.
That's literally what they told me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What? Nah, there's no beef. I ain't heard.
No, they ain't been.
I ain't heard from Bouncer for a while. But we ain't got no beef.
That's good. Yeah, we have to try help the gal them.
Internet ready. So yeah, let's see if the man them are helping the gal them.
Nah, Trillary, man, no worry, man. Bouncer, actually, I don't know if you guys seen it, but Bouncer made a video welcoming Trillary to the space. And something that I didn't actually know, Bouncer actually tried to manage Trillary when he first come out of jail. Trillary was actually one of the first artists Bouncer tried to manage.
Trillary Banks was one of the first female artists that I tried to manage. I remember when I was in open jail and I was doing events and whatnot. I was in open jail and I connected with Trillary Banks, and I remember the conversation like yesterday. I remember at that time Gov was Misty's manager, Still Bangles' manager, so on. Gov was running things, and I remember Trillary was like, yo, I ain't got no management, but I'm patterning up, you get me? And she was always a mad cold artist, and obviously we locked in.
So he's saying, Bounce, you was looking up Leicester ways for that talent, yeah? Come on, broski, you already know. Leicester has got, trust me, man, when I say the talent coming out of Leicester right now, just look on my Instagram page. I've started blogging up and coming artists out of Leicester. And bro, let me just show you now. Any A&Rs, any label scouts, you need to become in Leicester, because the talent up here, trust me, just go on my Instagram page. I started posting artists. If you need to find any explosive artists, just go and take a look on my Instagram page. You get me? you're sure to find a couple on there, definitely, bro. But yeah, man, back to Trillary, bro. Bouncer actually wanted to sign her. He was the first artist that Bouncer wanted to sign. So that says a lot about Leicester, really and truly, in my eyes, bro. That a man come out of jail and straight away look to Leicester for an artist. That's big things, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And then look what Bouncer then went on to do with them artists. So who knows what could have been, but everything's about timing, guys. And who knows, maybe that connection might happen now. Maybe Trillary will be the artist that brings Bouncer back into the music game, bro. Who knows? And to be honest, bro, I reckon it would be a good combination, bro. Because Trillary, all right, look, we all know, well, Bouncer says a lot of the reasons why his things went wrong with his artists or with his proteges is because of devils in their ear. Trillary's not the type of girl to let people talk in her ear and sway her decisions. You get me? You already see how Trillary is. She's very, very tunnel vision. If she sets her mind on something, she's the type of person to stay steadfast in that. Do you get what I'm saying? So I say that to say this. I think Trillary and Bouncer would be a good combination, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? For the simple fact that Trillary she's her own person. She's got her own mind. Do you get what I'm saying? And she would be able to see if Bouncer is violating. Do you get me? Facts of life. So yeah, man. Why not make that happen? Do you get what I'm saying? Why not make that happen? That could be a very, very major W for the culture and for Leicester in a whole. So yeah, man. Who knows, bro? But let's get back into this, man. Let's go.
Man, then we'll try. We'll do our part. Big up Doug still. He's not here today. You know?
Where is Dogs? Dogs!
Doug's
What happened to him now?
doing he's with DBE. When they tour, he works with them, that security and stuff.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah,
Big Dogs, big dogging.
No, Big Doug's, yeah.
Dogging and big dogging.
Fugging and dugging, you know?
Come on.
Yeah.
Fugging and dogging, you know,
it's-
all day long.
Yeah, man. Shout out Doug, man. I didn't even know. You know what, yeah? I only stopped it there because you see what? It's a big thing, you know. You see when you see people online, you know, you never ever know. Like to us, it might just seem like man is sitting down all day podding, or you get me, and nothing else ain't going, but never just take what you see people doing for granted. There's work going on behind the scenes. That's big moves, man. Man's doing security for DBE, traveling the world, living life, you get me? And I bet a lot of people just would never have guessed that. You see Doug sitting down there on the couch, humble, and he ain't never said that, you get me? And that's a big thing, bro. Doing security for DBE. DBE's the most successful and the biggest and the richest rap group to come out of the UK, bruv. Like, they opened a lot of doors for other artists coming out of the UK, you get me? But don't get it twisted, you know. We're gonna get into this shot that Trillary sent to DBE, you get me? We're gonna get into it. I'm just making you lot wait a little bit for it, you get me? Because you can't pile all the juice at the front and then leave nothing for the back end, you get me? I gotta make sure you lot sit there to the back end, you get what I'm saying? But make sure you lot press that subscribe button if you ain't hit it already. Make sure you hit that like button if you're liking the content and the video so far. And let's keep going, man. But stick around, cause the DBE shots, they're coming, man. They're coming. Trust me, why for that? But they're arriving, you know what I mean? Let's go.
It's for real.
In the tour, yeah.
So, yeah,
What you
it's-
say, or UK?
Everywhere.
Are Europe?
Everywhere.
I lie. So I get booked ticket down there. So
Anyways, yeah, he flies over
flight,
there regular.
everything.
Everything.
Blood clot. Big doggy, me never know.
Yeah, from a long time.
Yeah, nah, that's a good look still.
Yeah, because he grew with the brother, with LB's, I think his brother, yeah. Him and Doug
Okay,
grew. So,
okay.
yeah, so it's like a...
Who's that,
it ju-
Bant? R.I.P. Bants as well, man. R.I.P. Big Banton, because I know some shower, yeah?
There's whole...
R.I.P.
Yeah. So
You got
like,
little Bants and big Bants.
So when it's all going on, the whole of them, yeah, they kind of steps with it. It makes sense, innit?
Yeah,
Big Doug.
yeah,
So it
yeah.
works still.
Yeah,
But yeah, man.
most
See, you're one of the
definitely.
few that got the... Because of that now, I've done the whole sit-down series, you know?
Yeah,
R.I.P. Bants. I don't even know who that is, but just out of respect, R.I.P. Bants. We got a Bants from Leicester as well. Shout out Bantan from Field. You get me? All day long. That's people's there. But I stopped it there, yeah, because did you hear what Pound said about he knew one of DBE's people from young, you get me? I think he said LB's brother or one of his family members from young, you get me? And I just stopped it there because I want to show you like the importance of not burning bridges, because imagine if Doug never had that relationship with LB's people, he would have never had that little inning to do the security work. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm just saying, yeah, relationships in this industry are so important, and keeping them relationships intact is important. Just because you don't need someone now, don't mean you ain't gonna need them later. Or don't mean an opportunity might not pop up at a later date that you could be fit for. But because you burnt that bridge, that person ain't even gonna think to give you that opportunity. Do you get what I'm saying? So I guess my point is, man, just keep your links, keep your ties in good stead. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't be burning bridges out here, because that ain't gonna get you nowhere in the future. But let's get into this, man, car. I'm trying to get to the part where she sends shots at DBE so we can, you get me, we can break it down. But let's go.
Even that DBE, fire. You don't work with no gyal enough. Me I come for your young ads LB. You don't know me? Yeah, all right, all that.
Them men are just
I'm still waiting for these up to pull up to the studio session.
Them men are just gonna look at this and laugh.
I don't give a fuck.
They're just gonna
Alright, look, yeah. First things first, get in the comments and let me know. Has she got any basis to her claims, yeah? You already know I'm gonna do my research, I'm gonna break it down. So what I'm gonna say right now, yeah, I only know of DBE to have ever worked with 2 female artists. One being Stefflon Don on Michelin Star, the track Michelin Star, you will know it. And the other being Ray on Prada. Do you get me? But male artists that they've worked with, Ed Sheeran, Central C, Burna Boy, Clavish, and the list goes on. Do you get what I'm saying? So she is right what she says. They don't work with enough female artists, bro. Why is that? You get me? Why is that? Is that out of just simply just not working with them, or haven't come across the situation to work with them, or are they actively saying, no, we're not working with certain female artists? Because in my eyes, bro, Trillary, if I was a male artist, Trillary's a female artist that I'd be rooting for to have on a track with me. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so I can't see for the life of me why they wouldn't want to work with Trillary. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, like Trillary said, the connection's already there. Do you know what I mean? But who knows? Maybe it's just something that hasn't happened yet. But get in the comments and let me know. Do you agree with Trillary? And guys, by what we've seen, it's not malicious. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't want this thing, why is Spill TV trying to make beef between Trillary and DB? No, bro, it's not that. I would never do that. I root for all my Leicester artists, especially Trillary, bro. Trillary's doing big things right now. So, of course I'm going to root for her. Of course I'm going to react to her, because I want her to get as much exposure as she can. Not that she needs little Spill TV, but, you know, you got to support your own out here, bro. Because if you don't, who else is going to do it? That's why special big up to Pound Sterling and the whole Winners Talking for bringing Trillary on there. You know what I mean? Leicester has got a scene out here, man. I just need people to know that. You get me? That's my whole thing for doing this. Obviously, I'm a reactor, so I'm going to react to a lot of things out there. But my main push is for Leicester music and the Leicester music scene. So with that being said, big up Trillary, big up Winners Talking. Yeah, man, get in the comments and let me know, man. Do you think DBE should be working with more artists, female artists? And the biggest question, when are we going to see a DBE and Trillary feature? Do you get what I'm saying, bro? That would be an amazing song. I know it. Do you get me? But yeah, man, big up everyone. You already know, man. Spill TV. Lock in or get locked out. Don't sleep on me.